Good morning. Well, Nancy today, and today we are going to make molasses cookies, Nancy's molasses cookies, and we have changed, instead of cloves, which are in Sally's molasses cookies, Nancy's molasses cookies has instead a teaspoon of garam masala. Find it in your local everything store. We sure do have everything here. Okay, so first we're going to take 3/4 of a cup of margarine or butter. So I've been melting this in my hot oven. Be careful not to spill it on yourself. Okay, so in Nancy's recipe, we've also do not use 3/4 of a cup butter or margarine. We use 3/4 of a cup of coconut oil. Okay, so we're going to double the recipe, okay? So it's going to be 1.5 cups. If you melt it before you use it, it's very easy to use. Also, if you melt it before you use it, it changes the final consistency of your dough. It won't change your cookies, but your dough as you're making it will change. And so if you usually add your flour until you think it's the right feeling, then this is going to trip you up, because right now it's all melted, right? And when we melt something, we have a very different result. I'm breaking this coconut oil apart because not all of it has been melted. You know, the best way to measure butter and such is to fill a container up and have a clear line where you want it to come to. So you're going to have, you want to measure 1 cup. Well, maybe you put it in a 6-cup container that has a line at the whatever line, and you put 4 cups in, and so then you add it until you see it. You know, so you just, displacement, that's the word. And since you're also well schooled and they teach you everything that you need to know now, I'm sure you all know about what that means. So you should probably take notes in script. I think that my fingers do not have the strength they used to have because I don't write in my journal with my fingers anymore. I used to write, I was a writer. I wrote and wrote and wrote and wrote and wrote. Okay, so there we have 1.5 cups of coconut oil. Now we're going to add 1 cup of sugar. So that'll be 2 cups of sugar. Now, instead of 2 cups of sugar, I would use 2 cups of brown molasses added. Now, the other day, this is really hard as a rock. And see it now? You know how I made it? I took it out of the plastic bag it was in, and I put it in this jar, and I put half an apple in it. There's still some chunks. There's interesting because this came out of a bag, and yet here's a chunk of white, right? That wasn't supposed to, people aren't supposed to know that brown sugar is a mixture of white and molasses. Anyway, so I'm going to use this for my 2 cups of sugar because I'd rather use brown sugar than white. It makes the cookies moister, and it's a lot better for you too. Ah, yes, I'm in the middle of going somewhere. Come on in. I guess I have to stop and do this later, so goodbye.